million in worth, in terms of his worth. And then a few days later, there's this ruling that you can't account for how you made the 202 million, so you should give it back or just surrender it, forfeit, basically. Again, to the question, was he set up in this? Amesetiwa?
Of course, this is playing out clearly. Even the public domain, they understand this is political witch hunt, and that we have stated it very clearly. Because you have to understand that when he was doing business, he was not a public officer. He was not a civil servant. He was just doing his own business before he joined the parliamentary seat. So it is playing out clearly the public that there is a clear way on one side of divide where they want to portray the other side of political divide, that these people are corrupt, but that has not worked. And we are also telling them that is not going to work, even in, considering we are 10 days to election. We know there are so many things that have happened before. They are trying to drag many of our people in Kenya Kwanza, in trying to malign their names and drag them into the dirt so that we cannot have the public confidence. But that has clearly played out because there has been no clear indication that the fight against corruption is real, and the fight against corruption is only looked in terms of, is targeted people who are on the Kenya Kwanza side. And that's what we have said, that if we have to fight corruption, let it be objective. Let the institution do their work. Let them have their own mandate to do investigation, because we have had investigations that have happened before. They have reached the court and they have not even played out clearly in terms of evidence that clearly this money was stolen, or clearly this money was actually, this person did business with the government. So, and that's why we have said that if we have to, there's clearly weaponization of institution to fight political opponents to achieve certain directions and certain objectives, and also trying to aid those in this other political divide, that is the Azimio, so that they cannot be able to portray clearly. We have had so many cases we have raised. We have raised the issues of KEMSA scandals. We have raised the issues of the Pandora's papers. They have stated clearly, they were given timelines. They gave out the timeline themselves that we are going to have 21 days and we are going to have an outcome. What has happened with those things? Okay. So clearly, this is political witch hunt, and we know very well there are so many things they have planned in terms of how they are going to distract us, but we are very objective to the mandate that we have. We already laid out our clear mandate. Our manifesto is out. We have already elaborated it in how we are going to change the economy of this country. We know they are all towards, in terms of changing the constitution to achieve certain objective and of trying to accommodate some other people in the government. But we have made it very clear that this time, or this election, is going to be about the economy of our country and how we're going to revive it, and how we're going to support our agriculture, how we're going to support our SMEs moving forward, and also helping the education sector.